Hi and welcome to a handover video for the Hyundai Tucson. This is the Premium SE. So you've got obviously two keys with the car, which the car is keyless, so as long as you've got the key on you, you've got the little buttons on the door handles here you can just press and that will lock and unlock the vehicle. So what we'll do is we'll just climb in. Before we do, just go through the seat. So this long button on the seat moves you backwards and forwards and up and down. This one adjusts the backrest, and then this here is the adjustable lumbar support on the driver's seat. Now this is an automatic, so to start the vehicle you must have foot on the foot brake and you press the engine stop-start button. If it's a manual, then you have to fully depress the clutch. So, going through all the major controls. So in the driver's armrest, as you can see, we've got controls for all the electric windows. Got your central locking button. You've got your power cut-off switch for the rear windows to stop young children, etc. playing. And then forward of that, you've got your mirror controls, right or left. And then this is the touchpad you use to adjust the glass. The very top one, when it's in the auto position, the wing mirrors will fold in when you lock the car and fold out automatically when you unlock the car. You can bring the wing mirrors in just by flicking the button over and obviously flicking back out. But I say, if you leave it in auto, it will automatically bring them in when you lock the car and out when you unlock it. On the right hand side of the dashboard, you've got your headlight levels. Normal setting is 0. It's only if you've got everything really heavy in the boot you would need to adjust that. This plus and minus, all that does is adjust the illumination level of your dashboard so you can get it right for sort of nighttime driving, etc. This button here is your lane departure, so you can turn that on. And as you can see, if you turn it on, you get a little symbol just there. If I turn it off again, you'll see it disappear. Now on again and off again, so that tracks the white lines when that system is turned on and will warn you if you're crossing the white line with it indicating. This one here with the little blue light, so it denotes that the blind spot detection is on, so I'll just turn that off. Okay, now if I turn that on and we'll have a look in the wing mirror, you can see that orange symbol in the wing mirror that will glow when the system is turned on if there's a car in your blind spot area, and if you were to try and indicate, the car would bleep at you to make you aware that there's a car in your blind spot area. Being the Premium SE, you've got a power tailgate which is controlled by this button here. So again, if you're inside the car, you can press and hold that button and it will raise the tailgate, and obviously press it again and obviously to lower the tailgate. And then this button here is your traction stability control, great safety aid. Should be no need to turn that off. On the steering wheel, you got your horn anywhere in the center here. Now on the right hand side of the steering wheel, you got your cruise control and speed limiter. Now on this particular model, the cruise control is adaptive, so you can set the time distance as well as the speed between the you and the car in front, and if that car in front slows down for any reason, the car will automatically slow you down to maintain that time distance up to the speed that you have set. Alright. The center band is to do with the information system. As you can see, the information system is between the two dials. So if I was to press this top button here, for example, it'll go through the various menus. That is the navigation menu. That's tyre pressures, you can check when you're on the move. That's the settings, which should be no need for you to go in there. Then we're back to the main screen, and from that main screen, if I move this button up and down, you'll see me go through the various sub menus, and if you wish to reset any of those, just press and hold that button in for the OK. There we go, so we set all of those, and as you can see in the information screen, the very top there tells us we've got 231 miles of fuel in the tank, and at the very bottom it tells you the mileage of the car. You got the speed limiter notification as well, so it'll pick up the road signs, and it's telling us it's 6 degrees outside, which isn't that warm. So on the left hand side of the steering wheel, you've got your audio controls, so you can increase or decrease the volume, go up or down the radio stations, and you've also, once you've paired your phone to the car, you can make calls all legally and hands-free. Right hand stalk is your wipers. On this model there's an automatic, so you can just leave it in automatic and the car will obviously wipe when it's raining automatically, and you can adjust the sensitivity of the sensor. That's most sensitive, that's least sensitive. You've still got the normal low and high. Okay, to wash the windscreen, just pull it back towards the windscreen, the stalk, and it will wash and wipe. This twisty bit on the end is your rear wiper. To wash the rear, push the stalk away from the steering wheel. And then on your opposite stalk is your indicators. If you just give them a quick flick, they'll do 3 indications and then cancel. Lights, you've got an automatic setting, so again you can leave it on automatic, or you can override it yourself, and you can have your side lights and headlights. And then this inner band here, that is for your front and rear fog lights. So if I twist it up, you'll see the green symbol there for your front fog light. If I twist it down, your orange symbol for the rear fog light appears, and to turn them off you just do exactly the same. There we go. Your full beam, push it away, cancel full beam, pull it back towards you. Now when you've got the lights in automatic, and obviously your headlights are on, when you push the stalk away for the high beam is also automatic as well, so it senses cars coming towards you, or if you're coming up behind the car, and it will automatically dip your lights for you. Right, center console here, so obviously you've got controls for the heating. So again you've got dual climate control, so you can just set the temperature you want, press automatic, the car will look after it for you. Again, passenger can have a different temperature on their side of the car. If however then the driver is on their own in the car and you want to match both, just press sync and the driver's controls both sides. You can actually decide, if you want to, where you want the air to be directed to just by pressing the appropriate button. You can increase or decrease the fan speed, turn the aircon off or on, or if it's one of those nice summer days, windows open, you can just turn the whole system off, or say you can just press automatic, set the temperature and let the car do it for you. So we'll just turn the fan speed down a second. This bottom line, you've got your ventilated seats, 3 settings, heated seats, again high, medium and low. You've got your recirculation, heated rear screen and door mirrors. That's your front demist, as you can hear, powering all up to the screen. Once the screen's clear, press that button and it will automatically go back to your previous setting. This button here, heated steering wheel, and then obviously you've got the passenger heated and ventilated controls there. Down here you've got a couple of power sockets. You've got a USB and auxiliary input, and this pad here, it's a wireless charging area, so if you've got one of the latest smartphones you can just place it in there, and then this little there's a little orange light there that will glow to show you that it is charging. Around the gear selector you've got park, reverse, neutral and drive. There's a little lever at the very front that you press in, foot on foot brake, and then obviously move the gear selector. To the rear of that you've got your electronic parking handbrake. To apply the handbrake you pull the button up, and to release the handbrake, foot on foot brake, press the button down. Drive modes, as you can see, if I just show you in the information screen, you've got normal or sport mode. Sport mode just sharpens up the response. You've also got stop start technology on this car. You've also got downhill brake assist, and you've also got auto hold. And also again you can actually use that when the camera is active to change the view on the 360-degree camera that you have on this motor. Hazard lights just in the center there, okay. And then obviously you've got your infotainment system. So again you've got digital radio, satellite navigation, rear parking camera. So to turn the radio on, just press that. And again, if you want either of those full screen, just press the appropriate one. So we'll go to radio, and that will then zoom out to full screen for you. To choose your radio stations, if you want to, you can go to list, and then obviously you can scroll up or down. So if I want radio 2 on, for example, and I want to save that to my favourites, just go into favourites, press and hold, and that's saved under favourites. This return arrow just gets you back to the previous screen. If I go into all menus, then this is where you'll go in if you want to find your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Obviously link your car to the your phone to the car using the USB cable, and then obviously press the appropriate Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, as well as obviously the acknowledgement on your phone, and then obviously you can have your display on the car system there for you. Little house, home button gets you back again to the home screen. Again, navigation, if you want that full screen, just press that, and obviously it goes to full screen for you. Get rid of the electronic compass for you, and again obviously when you're out on the road, it'll display the speed limit applicable on that road as well for you. To adjust the navigation volume, you can just touch the speaker icon,
guidance will be
and as you can hear, you can adjust it, you can even mute it, and then once you've got it to the required volume, just touch outside and that then disappears. Alright, this button, or this knob I should say, you can zoom in, zoom out, and again you've got a system here which says auto, so you can leave that when the auto is lit. So on a motorway it will zoom out, and then when you come into the junction you're going to leave, it'll zoom in and keep you then to about 200-300 meters, or you can take the automatic off, and as you can see I've set this for 200 meters, and that will maintain 200 meters. On this car you've also got the sunroof, so if I just flick that back, the blind will open. You can stop that blind at any time. If you want the sunroof open, if you want to tilt it, press up. If you want to open the sunroof, pull it all the way back. Push it forward to close the sunroof or to close the electric blind. To stop the car, just press that button there, and while we're having a look down there, if you wish to adjust the steering wheel, there's a little lever there that you can fold down, move the steering wheel up and down, in and out, and then obviously tighten it back up before you drive away again. Right. Now the fuel filler cap, that is located on the passenger side of the vehicle, and as long as the car is unlocked, don't need any keys. So again, just give it a quick flick and obviously it'll open. This particular model is diesel, hence why you've got the AdBlue, but on the petrol models you'll just have the normal fuel filler. So there we are. Hope you've enjoyed that brief walk around of the Hyundai Tucson Premium SE model. Thank you very much.